Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of CoinNewsExtra interview session, a program where we invite innovators, stakeholders, and influencers in the blockchain, crypto, and fintech ecosystem to come air their mind and state of the ecosystem and make contributions about what is happening around the ecosystem. So today we'll be talking about cryptocurrency as a means of payment in Africa, seeing what is happening. A lot of remittances and payment services are going on in Africa. So we're going to be seeing how cryptocurrency is going to be playing a role in this sector. So with me is a great innovator and personality who is joining us from Dubai. He's Prateek Suri, the founder and CEO of Mesa Group. Thank you, Prateek, for joining us today.
And thank you so much for the discussion. I'm really fond of crypto and blockchain these days. So yes, I would like to answer your first question.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. So how is Dubai today?
Yeah, Dubai is good. Dubai is good. You know, these days the market has a very good craze of cryptocurrency, even in the Middle East market also, like we are seeing the craze in Africa market. So yeah, it's good.
Interesting. So we'll be looking at cryptocurrency, like I said earlier on, as a means of payment in Africa. So before we go straight to that, I'll just give us a brief about yourself and your background.
My background, actually, I am born and brought up in Delhi and based in Dubai right now. And I have been into electronic business since 6 years now. We have our own brand called Macer, and we manufacture products in China and India and export to many countries like Middle East and Africa region.
Okay, so that's a very, you've been in this sector for quite a long time. So nice one. So looking at the topic of the day, I know when you talk about cryptocurrency as a means of payments, we have different types of cryptocurrency. We have different kinds of cryptocurrencies like the STOs and all the rest of them. So are they the ones that are, when you talk about payment, you see all the cryptocurrencies are means of payment?
Yes, so if we talk about cryptocurrency, you know, one should understand that cryptocurrency is derived from a concept called blockchain. And you, as said that everything has an advantage and disadvantage, and there are certain problems when it comes to using a Bitcoin because of its tendency to swing. So, you know, we have seen in a single day screen many times that it has gone to an upward and downward trend of thousands of dollars in one single day. So, you know, if you talk about means of payment, right now there are many big companies. If you see in the newspaper since last 2 months, which has announced that they will accept the Bitcoins as a means of payment. Like just now we saw that Microsoft has given a statement that they will start accepting the Bitcoins, and Kessler Group of hotels in America. And if you talk about that MasterCard, the recent statement of MasterCard that they are also into a process of the software that they will accept the Bitcoin in the near term future. So, you know, even the statement of MasterCard gives a very strong confidence to everyone that Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency will be accepted as a means of payment. And a lot of people now are, you know, diverting. In Africa, we can see there is a very strong potential for crypto market.
It's a very good place for our crypto market. So let's look at this direction. Having seen that cryptocurrency can be used for payment and remittance, it's about knowing now how can it be applied? Looking at the state of transaction and remittance in Africa, how can cryptocurrency be leveraged?
Okay, so you know, if you talk about the leveraged word also, you know, like in the stock market also, there are trading platforms which are doing the leverage of cryptocurrencies like Prime XBT and BitMEX. So you are allowed to they allowed to do the 100x multiple of leverage. So you know, leverage is there, and you know, the slowly and slowly there will be trading platforms where leverage will be available.
So what I'm asking is how can cryptocurrency be leveraged when it comes to payments and services and remittance?
I did not get the question.
So I said, looking at the state of transaction and remittance in Africa, how can people leverage a cryptocurrency in remittance and transactions?
Okay. So, you know, let's discuss this in particularly in detail. Like, as Africa being one of the fast growing markets in penetration of internet and smartphones, and these young people and tech savvy people have adapted quickly to cryptos because of weaker currency devaluation. So it's very hard to get the dollars in some countries where the currency is getting devalued a lot. And recently I saw the interview at Routers in Nigeria, that crypto has helped people making their business profitable even after sending money to their home places and many other transactions. So if you talk about the leverage as the means of payment in our business also, if you talk about our company Macer, in that also we have seen many small transactions where people want to buy the goods which are less than a container value, which the value of the whole consignment is very small. So if they go to the bank channel and to pay us the money through remittance, it's a lengthy process. And imagine this kind of a world where the transaction is happening in seconds. So we have given a stock to many people from UAE and China by accepting bitcoins as a means of payment. So yeah, it will be very much upcoming in the future.
Interesting. Looking at our topic today, cryptocurrency as a means of payment in Africa. We know we are talking about remittance and transactions. So, you are the founder and CEO of Mesa Group. In what way is this Mesa Group contributing in this sector when it comes to payment and remittance?
Yes, in the last couple of, like the previous question, I told you that we have tried a couple of shipments by accepting bitcoins through wallets. And now, recently there are many small dealers, because earlier we were doing business with the only big distributors in Africa market. Now, when the small dealers are approaching in the rural areas and the far away areas, so sending money through Bitcoin becomes very easy in seconds. So we have seen it personally that the areas where people are not able to sell the goods because in that geographical area people don't even have a bank account, but there is a scope of internet there. And with the rising smartphone and internet being in the hand, and everyone right now is educated about this cryptocurrencies. So in our industry also, yes, the trend has started. And we are also figuring out, like the MasterCard said, that if they will be integrating their software with the Bitcoin's acceptance. So yes, everyone is very positive about it. But in certain countries, it is also unregulated. So we are also looking up and we are trying to understand about the policy level also, that how things will be changed, because in some countries it has become legal, some countries says that it is not regulated. So let's see.
Justin, finally, before we draw the curtain on today's episode of CoinNewsExtra interview session, so how do you see the future of cryptocurrency in Africa, most especially in the payment and remittance sector?
To understand about the future of Africa, one should understand the facts of history also. I'll start with a small example. Recently the South Sudan, if we see that the inflation rate was 102% between September 2016 to September 2017. And this news is according to World Bank. So other countries with double digit inflation include Egypt, Malawi, Gambia, Mozambique, and Nigeria. So it is no surprise that some of these countries are the main Bitcoin economies. So I was reading in the BBC News also that the Bitcoin is gaining its all-time high momentum in Nigeria market also. So I also saw on news that when Zimbabwean inflation went skyrocketed in 2015, forcing authorities to print $100 trillion of their currency. Many people in large quantity converted their currencies into Bitcoin in Africa. And this all data is from Africa, being from the investors, and from the other point of view also, Africa being a very potential market because of the currency devaluation and bureaucracy issues and many other issues. So Bitcoin has a potential to reach the demographic places where it's not easy to provide the financial service. So this can help in sending money to those areas where people don't have access to bank accounts also. So I see a very positive growth in Africa market for this. The way we
That's
response has come. Yes.
interesting. It has really been an amazing time out with you, Prateek Suri, founder and CEO of Mesa Group, who joined us from Dubai. Thank you very much for making our time to joining us today.
Thank you so much. It was a lovely conversation.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.